Wayne. He found a way, didn't he? And now he's on the upward curve.
He certainly did, and kudos to him.
$100. Christoph, you require 102.
Looking at the 60. Double 16 for 5-2.
Game
Now,
shot in the seventh
let's get
leg.
this right. Brendan
Christoph
Dolan, he hasn't
Ratajski.
wilted, he's not faltering
Brendan
greatly.
Rupert.
But Ratajski is upping it. This is good play.
Now this would be an absolute crippler.
Sheesh.
A really wild effort at the treble 19, but even so, he's still favourite for this leg with Dolan.
81.
Well, he's on a speculative three-darter here,
134.
but you'd have to say it's long odds on that Ratajski will come back for that 86. I say that.
Yes, you did. And you were right.
I was right.
94. Christoph, you require 80.
7-2, 54 for 32. He'll fancy this now. Moving over.
Game
Look
shot
at
in the
this.
ninth
This is
leg.
clinical.
I think the word is clinical.
Ratajski.
Yes.
10th leg, Brendan to throw first.
Either that or
Game on.
savage, brutal.
Like you said, it's not flashy. Others would be doing it and we'd be waxing lyrical about how they're going to win the event. Well, if he does carry on, he will win.
134. Brendan, you require 120.
Now this is brutal darts from Christoph Ratajski. Slim pickings for Dolan.
Game shot on the 10th
Magnifique!
leg.
That is majestic from Brendan Dolan, and he needed every ounce of it. That 1-2-1. Well, it cuts the deficit to 4 legs. He's 7-3 behind against Christoph Ratajski.
That'll be to go 9-4 in front if Dolan can't produce an absolute whopper here, but he's a third of the way there. Oh, and another treble 20 would have left double 18.
100. Christoph, you require
This is to move
66.
to within 1 leg of the finishing line. Wild. 14 for tops then. Tops for 9-4.
26.
Well, you mentioned it, Wayne.
Brendan,
He's
you
just
require 56.
starting to look a little bit fragile.
Yep.
And it's a fragility that we haven't seen earlier in the match, but we're now at a crucial stage. We're at a different stage in the match.
16.
But Brendan has to be in a position to take
Christoph,
full
you
advantage. He
require
took no
40.
advantage.
Yeah, give himself the opportunity. Didn't take it.
Game shot
And
on the
Christoph
13th
did.
leg.
He's now
Christoph
1 leg away
Ratajski.
with a decent
14th
enough
leg,
lead where
Brendan to
it doesn't
throw
have to be
first.
pretty.
Game on.
It's about getting the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the key is
The clinical nature of Ratajski on the double segment that's been the difference. Well, it was unlucky, but it's brutal darts.
135.
He's on 89 after just 9.
I think that's what I said before, Wayne. It just sums it up. Brutal. Brutal for
100.
Brendan, certainly.
Christoph, you require 89.
$20 leaves the bull. That leaves double 5.
79. Brendan, you require 116.
Well, another last-ditch chance to keep the show on the road for Brendan Dolan. And he's been faced with these kind of opportunities quite a lot this afternoon. And he's not going to get the shot at the double this time. Best he can do is leave a single darter.
60.
Or a 2-darter is what has actually happened.
Christoph,
But now
you require
Ratajski then,
10.
double 5 to close the door.
For a 10-4 win. Is he going to go left or right? That's a little awkward for him. Awkward for him. Don't be ridiculous. That was superb from Christoph Ratajski. With an end average of 102.3. That's the best we've seen so far. Yes, we're only into day 2. Brendan Dolan did little wrong. Unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough today. Christoph Ratajski is through to the second round.
Again,
59.
can't find the
Well, you
treble,
require
Cameron Rydz.
116.
It's a really nervous start from the 23-year-old from Bedlington. Yeah, I think it's quite understandable, Adam. I don't think anyone in his situation that wouldn't be feeling it the same. And
40.
you settle down as you do get some successful hits, and he's getting some legs under. It might take a while yet, even. I mean, it's a fantastic place to play, and
160.
it isn't easily absorbed.
Then you require 76.
A couple of great trebles there to leave him double top. Can Durrant get a leg on the board? Maybe.
$68.
And again,
Callan, you require
the
40.
finishing problems for Glenn Durrant, and Callan Rydz comes back for 40. Double 10.
He's on the third leg. Callan Rydz.
3 up, the double break.
Callan to 58.
It was evident there
and
for
you
Glenn.
require 76.
Double 18.
40. Callan, you
So
require
Callan Rydz back with
125.
a 1-2-5. So
73.
Glenn Durrant
And
returns
you require 36.
to try and take his first leg of the match. Another one missed. And that's not what he needed.
No score. And you require
Rydz
52.
back for 5-0.
Oh, just barely a single, and it's tops.
He's
And
on
yes,
the fifth
Callan
leg.
Rydz,
Callan Rydz.
5-0 ahead. He had a lot of help in that. Glenn struggling mightily on the doubles. We've seen them. But all the legs for this man.
62.
Just
And
sets
you
it up.
require 140.
I mean, you're not even afraid of your opponent taking out a 140 when he hasn't hit a double yet. Went for double-double.
100.
I guess you
And
have
you
to
require
believe you could
80.
do something in this situation.
Try something out, but it's Callan Rydz. Well, that 5's no good. Bullseye if he can squeeze one in just
55.
the other side of the wire. So
And you
another
require
3
40.
chances, opportunities for Glenn Durrant. Double 10. One more. It's there. Glenn Durrant gets a leg on the board, and the crowd salute him, and that's great to see. A wry smile from Duzza.
7 flag. Glenn to throw
And
first.
It is a
Game
break
on.
of throw too, John.
Yeah, a chance to kick on here and eat away at the deficit.
And look at this from Glenn Durrant. Oh! Whoa!
120.
That's not fair. Put it in. Stick it in, Glenn. You deserve the maximum there. Extraordinary off the back of his first leg on the board, and he's smiling. Maybe he's relaxing a bit, and let's hope this brings him on and we get a match here. Lead to 6 legs. Missed the treble 13 for tops.
32.
So
And you
Durrant has
require 90.
a chance. And 2 at double 15. Yes, Glenn Durrant. 6-2, and the crowd erupts here at the match play as he bangs his heart. And he fights on. I told you love the boxing.
Well, he showed quite a bit of emotion there as well, banging his heart.
So we'll get 2 at tops for 2 in a row. Oh, really agitated there. Reset time, double 10.
38.
And he just felt it
And
wasn't
you're
going to
going
go after that
44.
reaction. It's a big out for Callan Rydz, but this will hurt.
Yeah, no big finishes as such in this match, but that 90 finish for Glenn seemed huge.
It was huge, and this will be 2. Oh, wrong bed, double 4. Yes, for Glen Durrant. It is 2 in a row. He holds through. And it's 6-3, and is the most unlikely of comebacks on here. That was way off.
Yeah, just like a setup turn, important, and he gets a great last start to leave tops. So Glenn faced with this massive outshot. Now, there's a chance here. Callan could be a little nervy at this top. So if he doesn't win this leg, it's all different coming back after the next break.
Good last start from Durrant, and it was a good last start from Rydz to set this up. And he gets it. That'll really settle his nerves. And it's a 7-3 lead for Callan Rydz. Baking hot atmosphere here in this
93.
Wonderful old building with so many memories. Phil Taylor, the king, and the trophy that they're all want to get hold of.
74.
In just under a week's time, and Callan Rydz leaves 106. Durrant way back, just unable to really get into
125.
There's times when he hits big scores and looks okay, but it's not consistent enough. And Callan Rydz makes it 8-4, and he's just a couple away. And Glen Durrant's woes look set to continue.
92.
And it's 92 for Rydz to again make it a 4-leg deficit and be 1 away. Wow. He went round the houses and he nailed 92. And he was extremely pleased with himself because he knows he's very, very close now. Glen Durrant on throw, and he has to win every leg. It's so unlikely, but he's trying his best. 140, good start. It's just too much now, isn't it, John?
60.
You just never know. Glenn is playing better than he has for the whole match.
With the double 5 possibility, if he doesn't hit double 10, and look at this setup from Durrant. Well, he's done what he can. He's applied the pressure. Can Rydz take out? He can. 10-6. Respect between the pair. It wasn't a great watch, and you can see the frustration even from the winner, Callan Rydz. But on debut, he advances to the second round, and he dumps out Glen Durrant. First seed to go. Not an upset, because Rydz was the favourite, and Glen Durrant thanks the crowd. It didn't work out for him.
Here, you knew that in those early days, I mean, even go back to the early days of the 90s, there'd be a few blowouts.
Well, Ross Smith has missed another single. Yes, he was going for the treble 16, but he just wanted a 16.
170.
Wow. I think that's 5 or 6 already. We're only in the 3rd leg.
Yes, he could still find himself leading 3-1.
100. Russia require 40.
He needs to put this to bed and stop mucking around.
James on the 4th leg, Ross Smith. 5th leg is Ross to throw first.
Well,
Game on.
Cross right now, he's being outplayed. He was fortunate and
Goes about his business and not afraid to change.
100.
But here he is. He won the last in 11, and he's on possibly here for a 13-dart break of throw.
85.
just wilting a little, Ross Smith. He needs to realise where he is. He's playing at the Whitney Gardens. He's 3-3 with a former world champ, a match play champ. Okay, he's lost 3 on the bounce. It's not a disaster. Just got to regroup for a second, Ross Smith. Superb.
108.
Yeah, what a time to get your first.
158.
Against the darts. And Rob Cross here.
80.
Maybe a dart or two
Robbie
away
Maguire,
from
45.
taking total control of this first round match.
Yeah, and he's letting Ross have it there, isn't he? It's kind of one of those, I'm on the up, pal. And whilst he was looking favourite for the leg, Ross Smith, just 30, 40 seconds ago, that 180 and 45 pop finish. 225 in 5. This is good from Rock. After leg in this championship before in previous years, notably the year he won it, Rob Cross. Ruled off.
108.
I think it was 8 on the bounce or 9 against Darryl Gurney, then 9 against Michael Smith in the final. Now, for 7-3, working his way in.
No score.
3 missed.
Ross requires 68.
For 7-3. Has the 180 opened the door for Ross Smith?
36.
Well, for me, he had to get that.
He hasn't had a double
36.
in a while. Just been outplayed for a while.
Yeah.
7-3, Rob Cross. There you see Ross Smith got it all to think about. He really has. Got to come out from the break, firing.
Just to make sure that the COVID protocols are followed, but
108.
Smith here with 2 180s in the leg, and he looks like stopping the rock as he must.
Yeah, I was talking to Michael Van Gerwen before coming into the commentary box, and that's 3 maximums in this leg.
45.
Not from one player, otherwise they would have busted. Double 16 for an 11 darter. Job done. Well, that's how you come back after a break when you're behind.
Rob to throw
You put it
first.
right
Game.
with stunning darts like that. Yeah, Michael Van Gerwen along with Vincent van der Voort, he doesn't want to lose it anyway, but he's throwing first. And he cannot afford really to get broken
57.
again. Whilst he's over a ton in front, nowadays anyone can just wrap in a max.
60.
Different game now.
108.
4 180s
80.
in 3 legs since the break, taking his tally to 7. Ross Smith.
134. Ross requires 46.
That's another leg wrapped up well. Last 3 legs, 11, 14 and 14. When he's in, 3 up, and it was all okay, it was all right. And then the last 3 legs been a barrage of brilliance from Smith.
140.
And for the first time in 2 legs, 2.5 legs, Rob Cross got a bit of time. Just pulling those darts low again, and look at the angle of entry.
58.
It's just more pronounced.
44.
So for 8-6. Double 16.
Just to steady the ship.
And for the
14 darter
leg,
on Cross on this occasion.
15 leg is Ross to
8-6
throw
it
first.
is.
Game.
He's 2 away.
And dragged down. This is for a break of throw, and will be throwing for the match in the next leg. If he can hit this, double 4. Big moments. And he fouled.
28.
He just said to himself, that was
32.
rubbish, Bobby.
Rob, you require 4.
One of those legs. Double 2. He's missed 6 darts to win this leg.
2.
That was such a well-thrown
Ross,
dart.
you require 8.
Unfortunately, it did not go in for Rob Cross. Smith really should like this segment. Oh dear, double 2. Oh dear. Oh, I can't watch. I can't. Oh!
It's on the 15th leg. Ross Smith.
It's all well and good having that
16 leg is
little
Rob
bit of
to
fun,
throw
but Rob
first.
Cross
Game.
will be disgusted with himself.
97. Robbie require 164.
If he doesn't poke it, he's looking to leave 24 or something similar. He can go for the bullseye if he wants. Play safe, Rob, because that 18, I was going to say, the way he starts sitting the board, that 18 wasn't that simple to hit. He could have got dragged into the 54 and busted.
So for the match,
98.
averaging 100,
Robbie require 46.
Rob Cross looking at 46 for a place in the second round of the World Matchplay. And the champion of 2019 survives a tough test against the informed Ross Smith, but Rob Cross, averaging 100, does get the job done. Terrific performance, excellent game. Cross wins 10-8, and he will play Callan Rydz in the last 16 of the match play.
Ooh, the crowd. And us, Laura. What a shame.
65.
But he's got the leg in the bag. No worries about that.
He threw those first 6 trebles with such conviction. I'm surprised it just pulled it so low there, but yeah, and talking of the crowd, you know, isn't it absolutely phenomenal to have the crowd back in? We saw it earlier with Dozzer's game, really made a difference.
Absolutely fantastic.
James
And
Shaw,
a
the second
fantastic
leg.
start
Luke Humphreys, third leg.
for Luke
James, the
Humphreys. First 2 legs on the board. But it's not just James Wade he wants to take out. He wants to take the trophy home. That's the ambition of Cool Hand Luke. And I tell you what,
James
this is fabulous.
146.
Real pressure to take this out. Not going to happen for Wade. Humphreys with
94.
69, a
Luke
double break
requires
and a
69.
4-1 lead at the break. Double 6. Oh. And
James Shaw in the fifth leg.
what about that from the 26-year-old Luke Humphreys, who announces his arrival here in Blackpool, and he's been brilliant so far. And doesn't. So, another window
Luke, you
for
require
Humphreys
64.
against the throw. Can he manage 64? He's going to get a dart.
48.
Wade breathes
James
a sigh of
requires
relief
20.
and returns to a very favoured double 10. He normally hits it. He's into the 5s. These are tricky.
15.
And Humphreys will return.
Luke, you require
And there could be a
60.
5-leg window here. And we could be looking at an emerging star in Cool Hand Luke Humphreys.
James Shaw in the 7th leg.
Look at
Luke
that.
Humphreys.
Absolutely no
8th leg,
problems.
Luke to throw first.
He beat him
Game
6-1
on.
on the floor, and he's 6-1 up here when it really matters. Come back. I'm putting you on the spot here.
I would never say never at this event with James Wade, but he seems to be lacking a sense of urgency. You know, he's 6-1 down. It's 4 legs away from being knocked out of this sheer. Needs to be finding that red spot a lot more
Luke, you
consistently.
require 87.
Temperament excellent from Humphreys.
51.
Just misses out on the double
James
18.
require
Wade, can he
146.
muster something here for a big 1-4-8 finish? This could be a moment if he can take it.
James Shaw on the 8th
There's
leg.
the machine
James Wade.
revving up. James
9th leg,
Wade
James to throw first.
fights back,
Game
breaks
on.
back, and it's 6-2, and he's got the darts here. Well, he's smiling, James Wade. He can be anything but happy. Maybe he's just admitting to himself he's being outplayed here. Humphreys relentless in again,
40.
sets it up, and will surely hold.
$136. Luke required 20.
Double 10. 8-2 at the break. Yes, read it, believe it. Luke Humphreys on the verge of a big upset win here on the second day of the match play, and the number 4 seed, the most experienced man in the field, James Wade, teetering on an exit out of Blackpool. Another James.
100.
Not enough, really.
Now there's a chance here for Luke to set something quite handy up. Another one of those.
He just listens to you, Laura, and he delivers the maximum. Leaves him on 24 and leaves James Wade in a whole heap of trouble. This is surely almost match over. 9-3. Humphreys holds, and he's a leg away from the big upset so far in Blackpool. This is stunning from Humphreys. And again, and again. And if Wade can't take out the 161, it could be a 10-3 defeat. He's not going to.
83.
Humphreys back, he'll have 2 darts.
42.
Double 8. Misses out on that, and Wade
James requires
has the slimmest of lifelines. He's got 1 dart to prolong it. Can't
58.
find it. 3 more for Luke Humphreys.
8.
He's done it. It's the biggest shot of the match play so far. An extra special performance. The temperament of cool hand Luke. The performance of a red-hot Luke. In line with a heat wave here in Blackpool, Luke Humphreys knocks out the number 4 seed. It's goodbye to James Wade, and it's hello to this 26-year-old who makes the biggest mark yet in the match play.